Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. Division rivals do battle. Next. Reynaldo Lopez is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, I was really impressed with him in his last outing. He pitched into the 8th inning but got a no decision. It was a really good performance, and if he keeps pitching like that, he's going to start piling up some wins.
Ready now, Victor Reyes, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Detroit, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Dean Dunning comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 78, Jeimer Candelario. First pitch, 110.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 2-2. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. 1 out.
Batting second.
With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Cameron Maybin comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Dunning, a native Floridian. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Striding into the box, Miguel Cabrera. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now that's popped up. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Cron.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, C.J. Cron. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
Yeah, it's still early in the year right now, and this guy's not known to be a huge power threat, but he's gotten off to an amazing start, and I'd like to see him have a hot season and ride it out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. A play at the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. 1 left for Detroit. Tigers nothing. White Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Daniel Norris, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
So striding forward now, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Reyes.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 pitch. This is flared out towards second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
So here's Yoan Moncada as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 16 homers and 41 RBIs. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. A dozen home runs and 42 runs batted in. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Niko Goodrum. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball. We got a ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Garcia is right there. 1 down.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his defense for granted. He's the big chill out there, making the game look easy with a strong and accurate throwing arm.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario.
Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The numbers, 282 to start play, 15 long balls, and the RBI count at 35. Here it comes, 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 14.
Up next steps Christin Stewart, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Candelario, base runner at first with 1 out. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Mazara is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Austin Romine.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. He's set. Here it comes. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
Hit to short. Anderson picks it up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Tigers leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Eloy Jimenez, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games.
Eloy Jimenez.
Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes this one high. 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Stewart is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's Jose Abreu. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch on its way. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's gone 4 for 9. Bottom of the second here with no score. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. At the plate, Harold Castro, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Harold Castro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Victor Reyes. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but this is a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The next 1-2 pitch.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
The 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
This is on the ground over to first. Great stop by Abreu. In time.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here it comes, 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Mendick has it, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Ready now for the White Sox, Yasmani Grandal, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Yasmani Grandal.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
A 1 pitch on its way.
Hey!
It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into play here at 273. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. Mazara, the former Ranger, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Romine over to his right. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Leury Garcia.
Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the imposing power bat, C.J. Cron.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazara's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Niko Goodrum.
Digging in, Niko Goodrum. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So stepping in, Jeimer Candelario. He drew a walk his first time up. The pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada.
The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
first offering on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
At the plate, Tim Anderson. Here comes the first pitch.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
The count now at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Moncada blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Here it comes on 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. And there's one down now.
Next is Chicago.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's set and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Abreu is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole of 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Hit to third, right to him. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion, number 14 on the season, and the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. We played 4 full. It's the White Sox 3 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
For Detroit, the left fielder.
Into the box, Christin Stewart comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Into the box now, Austin Romine, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Now batting, the second baseman, Harold Castro.
Standing in, Harold Castro hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next day big.
And Moncada brings it in to retire the side. Tigers fail to make any noise. They trail in this one 3-0. Standing in, Nomar Mazara. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 330 sign near the bullpen. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping into the box, Danny Mendick 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey!
3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Popped up. Cron has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Chicago, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Coming to the plate now, Yoan Moncada 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out. There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Count even at 2-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Lined hard toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And
now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Xiao Chang is going to come on in relief, as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Xiao Chang.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez fouled away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. A little bit outside. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. From the stretch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Line drive, base hit. This will kick up against the wall now, as he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Into the box, Jose Abreu. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
4 runs here in this half inning. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete, and the White Sox are out in front, 7-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the outfielder, Victor Reyes.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. This is skied into short left center. Anderson ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Digging in and looking for more, Cameron Maybin. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Heading out toward shallow right. Mazara's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Garcia is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Tigers. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Here now the 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Pulled toward right center field. Reyes is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah. 0-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Mendick.
So now to the plate, Danny Mendick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Jimmy Cordero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
White Sox, number 50.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the veteran first baseman CJ Cron.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Niko Goodrum, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That evens it up 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the pitch.
Ball, that's it out.
Jeimer Candelario is on deck. Now the pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Once again, a 3-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Garcia is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th, and into bat next it'll be Jeimer Candelario. The pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Leury Garcia. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Maybin is there. 1 away.
Up next to Chicago, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Stepping into the box, Yoan Moncada. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And now pitch on the way. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Thankfully he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first.
Now batting, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
So 2 away here as the Sox bat in the 7th, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. First pitch coming, here it is. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
See, he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Now batting,
stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now an 8-0 ball game. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Christin Stewart.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Now at the plate, Austin Romine. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Castro. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes. Here's a pop-up now. Moncada has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the White Sox 8 and the Tigers 1. Leury Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Garcia.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Jose Abreu.
The pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. And 2, here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Under it is Maybin now as he pulls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Now batting, Edwin Encarnacion. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Hits this one hard the other way. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Ready with the 0-2. And that one got a piece of him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nomar Mazara. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
At the ball.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Ranging back is Maybin, and this will kick off the base of the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In now, Danny Mendick. Now a swing and a fly ball. Maybin on the run, but this will land untouched. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Yeah, Matt, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
At the plate, Leury Garcia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Comes set with the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Too high. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Tyler Alexander enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Tyler Alexander.
So now to the plate, Yoan Moncada, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this one bounds around against the wall. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Off the plate.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Line toward right center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. He'll get it into second. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Into the box, Jose Abreu. High in the air out to center field. Reyes is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. 9th inning coming up. The White Sox lead this one 13-1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Cameron Maybin. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Seared down the first baseline. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The relay on to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Kelvin Herrera, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Niko.
So digging in now, Niko Goodrum. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
Now batting, third baseman.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. First pitch on its way. Herrera, a 5'10" right-hander. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Last breath for the Tigers. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
13-3 the final score. The Chicago White Sox took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Dane Dunning earns the victory out of the bullpen, his fifth. Daniel Norris struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.